y'all, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Chelsea and I'm so happy to have you here today. Well, obviously we're going to be doing lots of deep cleaning and decluttering, okay? Lots of before and afters. I even have Dax's help. I even fall off a chair and fall straight on my back and all the things. So if you're here for that and some good old motivation, then I believe today's your video. So without further ado, let's get right on into it. Let's do it. Hey y'all, obviously we're in the kitchen today. We're gonna go through these cabinets because I'm tired of opening one and everything falling down at me. If you need to do some decluttering and some cleaning in your kitchen, then this is the video for you. Now let's get to it. Let's do it. I'm gonna open up the cabinets and show you what they're looking like. They're not so good, so let's see what we can get rid of. Medicine cabinet, whatever this one is. And then all of this bowl right here in the middle is my aunt's. I need to give that back. And then all these cups over here that we do not use. I got rid of so much stuff out of this kitchen, more than I probably ever have. So I'm super pumped about that. But when stuff starts falling out at you, that's when you know it's time to get it done. Like, don't mess up my videos, sir. Y'all know I'm just kidding. I gotta give him a hard time. I gotta keep him on his toes a little bit, you know what I mean? First of all, I start by taking everything out that I could fit right here on the counter in the stove. It was a lot coming out of this cabinet right here particularly, and that is the medicine cabinet because it's just everything in there. So I needed to go through this stuff, look at expiration dates, and throw out anything that's old, get rid of stuff that we never reach for and we never gonna use, and that's what I did. So it just makes me feel so much better that when I go to the medicine cabinet, I know exactly what's in there is good and is exactly what we need. So all I gotta do is just get it out, and there she is. The bottom shelf I made mainly for like Tylenols and like stuff like that. The top shelf is like first aid stuff, creams, and then I think I put some cough medicine up there too. Look, it all goes together. I know what I've got going on in the cabinet, and that's all that matters. As long as I know where something is, we're good, because they're gonna ask me no matter if I tell them or not. Can we get rid of these? Jace won't let me.
You don't use them.
He don't want to use them. He wants to collect them. I asked him that for the fun of it because I already knew that I was keeping them because Chase wants to collect them. Hey, maybe they'll be worth something one day. If not, he's going to have some McDonald's cups and whatever else it is when he gets older because I kept them. Okay? So, yeah. And it's kind of nostalgic. It takes me back because I remember those cups. I want to say I had some cups too. I think my mom still has them. Maybe, maybe not, question mark. Did you save anything as a kid that you still have to this day? Let me know. Okay, now we're just going to go through this because it needs to be. We got to save this. Is this stuff? I need to see how long that stuff lasts. Alright, all of this is keep. Because I take these daily. I need to clean that drawer too, because my lord. When stuff gets like this in this little bitty cabinet, look at all this stuff. How in the heck did all this fit in there? You don't even know what you got. Like, you literally have to pull everything down every time. That is so ridiculous. I was so tired of it. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to do something about it. So you just got to get some kind of routine going of, I'm going to keep this decluttered. I'm going to keep it maintained and just go from there. That way it doesn't look like this. And stuff isn't falling out at you and drawers getting stuck because you didn't keep it maintained. You just keep throwing stuff in the junk drawer, keep pushing stuff in the cabinets, because out of sight, out of mind is so real, especially for me. If it's out of sight, out of mind, it's none of my business, okay? Until I have to open that cabinet or open that drawer and deal with it, you know? Try to find something, if you will. And this is kind of off topic, but we have a waste management special pickup scheduled for tomorrow. Well, tomorrow, this week. We have to put the stuff out tonight, and it's raining like it's nobody's business outside. Love that for us. But we've got like bikes and all kind of stuff just sitting in the yard that we don't use and we need hauled off, but you can just schedule a pickup apparently and they'll come get it all. So that's lovely, and we've got to go do that at some point when this rain stops. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to get all this stuff out of the yard. We still got sticks, a bunch of pile of sticks out there that we need to take down to the gully or do something with. Josh keeps saying to burn it and have a bonfire, but it's 100 degrees out here, so that is not in the cards for us, at least for right now anyways, okay? I would like to get it done before fall, but also I kind of want to wait till fall till it gets a little bit cooler so that we can just get it done and not dying, you know? It just feels good to get stuff stuff knocked off the list of things to do. Our nephew spent the night last night, and he's never been fishing before, so we all got up at like 7:15 this morning, and even Dax, and we all went fishing at a lake in our town, and it was a lot of fun. Nobody caught a fish except for Josh, and then it's got like a little bank where you fish, and you like, it's like an ocean, like you can walk in the water, like it's literally right there like an ocean. And Dax had his shoes on and everything, was about to just walk right in the water. He's never been to a beach, so I was kind of curious to see what he was going to do, and that's what he did. He was like, I'm just going to walk right into this water. That's what I'm going to do. So I had to get him away from there for a little bit and let them fish, and we went to the playground right up the way a little bit, and then they had like this big trampoline thing, so we went and got on that. I've got a few videos I might put at the end of this if you want to see that. I may make a few shorts out of it. I don't really know yet. I might do both. We'll see. But it was just so fun, and it was a good morning. I need to get rid of these. They're no good. Alright, these are going in the trash because they're broke, and there's no point in keeping those. Alright, I really want to keep glass. Oh, I don't know what to do. No, sir. No, sir. I have a struggle with these two every time. These are just nice when you need an extra bowl, but I really like the glass ones, so I kind of want to get rid of these. I don't know what to do about it, and I think I am going to get rid of that. And then we're keeping this, obviously, so not really much of a change over here. Guess we'll put these back like they were. I mean, I don't know what else to do about that. Will they fit in there, I wonder? I love bowls like this that nestle into each other, especially when you don't have like a lot of storage. This is the way to go. And glass is always better than plastic in my opinion. So I really want to keep these glass bowls, but I also wanted to keep those other ones too because they match my glass that I got in my hut. The Pioneer Woman, I think. So, decisions. But I ended up keeping it anyways. It will be alright. But everything I'm getting rid of is either going in declutter or trash because that's where it belongs. I just had to stand this one up like so, and then I just put the ones that was in here in there with the glass ones, and that's good enough. And we'll do the glass at the bottom. Glass here. Alright, and that's good enough for that. I'll show y'all at the end. Let's see what we can do with this. What is something in your home right now that needs to be decluttered? Y'all let me know because I'm on a decluttering spree. I just want to get everything cleared out of this house. I'm so tired of the clutter, and I feel like I could have done more stuff on my counters in the kitchen, but I feel like I done good for the kitchen, so I'm good for now. Maybe in another video or maybe at another time. But these cups, I feel like there's so many, and they gotta have clear bottles at school this year, and this is where I fall. Y'all, that hurt so bad. Y'all already know I got the pinched nerve in my back, and then that just happened. Yes, my goodness. I was actually so frustrated because Dax just kept coming here trying to get stuff and do all the things. He was trying to do the most, y'all. I try to have so much patience and grace, and sometimes that just flies right out the window. I'm learning so hard to have that because I have not always had that, and oh my goodness, that's probably the hardest thing ever.
I hear thunder, I hear lightning, I hear wonders, and everybody wanna go, but no one really cares to know. I see marvels, I see titans, and some troubles that everybody has to face, that no one really can erase, and they hide away.
Okay, finally we're at the after. I feel like that took forever, but look how much clutter-free it looks. I love it so much. I feel like it's gonna make my life so much easier. And then all of this stuff right here, we are getting rid of. I think that's pretty good. All that clutter out of there, I'm here for that. I'm so happy with how these turned out. I feel like I can breathe again. Love that so much. This was later on in the evening. I needed to get these dishes washed. We're gonna wipe the countertops and stuff down, and then I start on a couple drawers, I think, before I call it a night, and then we move on to the next day and finish decluttering this kitchen. We're going to be cleaning the fridge in this video and everything, but I didn't do like a huge deep clean, but I did take most of the stuff out and give it a good wipe down. That's really what it needed. And when I was in here doing the dishes and the drawers and stuff, Dax had already laid down for the night, and I need to start cleaning it this time more often. So it was so peaceful. I don't know about you, but I love a good old sink clean. It's just something so satisfying about it, and it just makes it smell so good and look fresh. So I try to do that every day. Okay, I don't do it every time I wash dishes, but I do it every day because it needs it, especially at the end of the day. That's when I like to do the dishes anyway, so that's when I'll try to do it. And I just use my little scrub thing and don't dish detergent, and it gets it good every time. Every once in a while I'll do like a cleaner, multi-purpose cleaner or something, and that'll make it really smell good. But now we're just wiping the counters and stuff off, and I'm just using a rag, just getting everything done. And then we're going to move on to cleaning the drawer to the right of the stove right here, because that one's pretty bad, and I did get rid of a lot out of that, so I'm pretty happy about it. I can't tell you how many times I go in this drawer and need nothing that's in it, so therefore it's time for it to go. Some things I obviously have to keep, but then other things is like, why are you keeping this? Do not save it just because you think you might need it. Get rid of it, okay? You're never gonna need it. You ain't needed it the last 3 years. Why do you need it now? Why do you need to keep it, you know? Do you see what I mean? I mean, look what I was in here. Don't need none of it. When are y'all gonna start decorating for fall? I don't know if I'm gonna do a whole lot. I need to go in my building and declutter all that because I can't keep all these decorations, y'all. Dex is not gonna have it, and I know he'll grow out of it, but to be honest, I'm already over the stuff I have now anyway, so yeah, I need to declutter it. Alright, I threw a lot of stuff away. Here's the stuff that was in the drawer. I'm getting rid of this. And I went ahead and vacuumed out every drawer and stuff because I needed it. Now we're just going to place everything back in there nice and neatly, and that's all it is to it. Just try to do the best you can, declutter it the best you can, clean it the best you can, and just move on. It's not even that serious. Just doing something to it is progress enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. You don't need all those bins and stuff that you see everybody using. You just need to do the best you can and call it a day. I haven't been using my wax warmer, and I've got these wax melts that one of you guys sent, but I stopped using it because I'm scared Dax is going to pull it down. So I need to move it in the kitchen or somewhere that he can't reach it. Yeah, I need to get use out of these. I haven't used these yet. Berry snowy spruce and candy cane buttercream. That smells amazing. Still kind of looks a little bit full, but it is better than it was. This, probably going to put that back in there too if I'm being very honest. I'm going to put these with the pencils and stuff, and I need to put these in my car. I'm going to put this in the donate pile. I'm just adding stuff to it. The bag that's on top of the declutter pile and that little bike thing I'm going to take next weekend to my cousin's little first birthday party. The bike was given to Dax by a family member who passed away this past year. She gave it to Dax on his first Christmas. Okay, I'm going to put these manuals and these over there in the other drawer we just did. Josh is out there with Dax right now as I'm trying to finish up this voiceover, and he is really running the vacuum right now. It can't ever be quiet when I'm trying to do one of these voiceovers. But Dax got a little bit of use out of the bike. He used it some, but he just got too big for it. And my little cousin that's turning 1, he's small, so he's going to get good use out of it. And I know that my family member that got it for Dax that passed, I know she would want me to pass it down to our another family member. So I feel good about that, but it's also kind of hard because I want to keep it because she got it for him, you know. But I just know in my heart that she would want me to pass it down to my little cousin because that's her little great nephew. So I feel like I'm doing the right thing. But if you were in this situation, how would you handle it? I'm also cleaning the bins and stuff that I have in these drawers because they needed it. They had all kind of dust bunnies and stuff in it, and it just needed to be done. This one wasn't horrible. That's why I didn't clean the knives. Plus they have little covers on them, so I think they're okay. I didn't want to do all that, okay? Probably should have, but I didn't. Stuff in these drawers that I don't use a lot, I will usually just wash those before I use them. Much better for this one. But this silverware drawer here, I haven't done this in a long time, so I needed to take all of them out and wash them, so that's what I did. So we'll take these out. I'm gonna vacuum this drawer like I did the other ones, and then I'm gonna throw this in there, let it sit in some soapy water, and then I'll wash those off camera, and then I'll show you the after of this drawer. And we got rid of all these little spoons because obviously they're too small for Dax now. All the baby stuff, the spoons and the plates and stuff that I got rid of, the little cups, is in that bag that's on the declutter pile that I'm giving to my little baby cousin at his party next weekend. Well, his parents, not for his gift, obviously. I got to get him something. I got to figure out what I'm going to get him because that's coming soon. And we're also taking Chase on a little last hoorah date, I guess you'd say, on next Friday. We're going to like a water park, and he don't know it yet. I think he knows we're going somewhere because Josh spilled it, but he didn't tell him where, so I'm hoping that's going to be a surprise for him, and I know he's going to love it. I told him that we're going to try and take him this summer, but he ain't said nothing about it, so hopefully I can record a little bit for you guys, and it'll just be a good old day spending time with Josh and Chase and just getting into some water one last time, if you will. All right. Got that done. Gonna let all this dry. And here is the after of the silverware drawer. Looks so much better. Yes, ma'am. Gonna get rid of these because obviously they're too small. And we're gonna throw this away because we have 75-11 of them and we need to get rid of it. We got all the top right here, all the top drawers. And then over here, this is like the spice cabinet, and then the pantry. The pantry's good. We could probably go through the spice thing. We'll see. But right now it is bedtime, so I will see y'all tomorrow. This looks so full. Well, tomorrow come, and here we are. We're over here doing under the sink. And Dax is my little helper. He is over here trying to mess in all the cleaners, all the pots and pans. But hey, we get it done. I didn't really get rid of a bunch over here, but we did get rid of a bag full. So hey, that's better than I thought it was going to be over here, because I mean, this is just stuff you got to have. So I had to keep it and just had to kind of rearrange it, make it look a little bit better. And I think it does look better. It doesn't look as cluttered, and I just found a spot for everything. Alright, that's as good as that's gonna get. Straighten it up a little bit, but the stuff's gotta go in there. Here is this one right here. It's got all kind of stuff in there, and it goes all the way back. Oh, it is so hard to get back there to get everything out and to even grab anything, so I just tried to put stuff back there that I don't use a lot. With the stuff we do use a lot, I try to put up front so it can be accessed easily. No, sir. I know you don't want to hear it. Come over here. Go to get Daddy. Where's Daddy? Daddy, call him in there. That's what he does when you tell him no or he don't want to hear something. He's something else. I tell y'all, he's so funny. He's got me cracking up every day.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue. We don't ever play it and the night is young. It doesn't matter what we do. There ain't nobody like. There ain't nobody.
It's not really much better, but at least I brought all my lids to the front. Pots and pans right here. And then there's some over there, and I threw the, what do they call, lunch boxes back there because I can't really reach them. So there's that. And this stuff right here is what we're getting rid of out of there.
You look so beautiful, and I'm so lucky to be yours. And you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. I'm not coming down. Ain't nobody like you. I could go 1,000 miles as long as I'm with you. Yeah, you're taking me high. Ain't nobody like you. Talking about yourself and you make me smile. I can listen all night long. I tell you about the time when I first met you, listening to a favorite song. Walking on the street when you caught my eye. Something about the way you move.
Alright, we're getting rid of these two. You gonna give them to Daddy? Okay, since we cleaned that out, I'm gonna go ahead and wash these. I gotta wash towels anyways. So far, this is what this drawer looks like. Moving into this one. I don't even really want to do this drawer, to be honest. Probably do. I knew I needed to do it. So all the stuff that's on the top has been washed recently and it's not touching the bottom. That's my thought process anyway. So I didn't wash all that, but the stuff that was on the bottom, I do wash. So we're just going to go ahead and vacuum this out, put those in the dirty clothes, and then put everything back in here that I don't need to wash. And then the other things that I had laying up there is the hand towels, and we're just going to put those back in the second drawer where they belong, okay? Okay. We're going to wash these in the floor. Those were what was on the bottom. And then these right here, they were on top. I just washed those. So I'm going to put those in the second drawer. And these are going to be dish towels. And there you go. The only drawer left is down here. And this is just like plastic bags.
I'm always one step behind, wishing I could read your mind, but I'm ready, yeah, never ready. I wish I could have made it stop the first time that you stood me up. I wasn't ready, yeah, never ready. Like the forbidden fruit, I'm still waiting for, I'm still wanting more, yeah, I know just what to do.
Alright, and that's good enough. Okay, now I need to open up these Clorox wipes. I'm just going to put one in both of the bathrooms and then one in the kitchen and call it a day. So Dax is sleeping at this point, so I can't do that. I just put the one in the kitchen counter and I'll get those to the bathrooms as soon as I can. And that's just going to have to be okay. Moving on to the fridge. Yeah. She's seen better days. Look at that grossness. We're just gonna do a quick clean out, okay? Nothing major.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the mat? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how I played for you? I was crappy but you sang along, and I thought you knew I could die to keep you near. We've got a fire in the tent, it's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you, that one's brand new. Still it's got nothing on you tonight. I don't need to go over old and useless words. What you said, what I said, that might have made it worse. We're here again at the same spot where we kissed the first time. I swear my pain's far away, long gone by now. We've got a fire in the tent, it's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That stuff's got nothing on you, that one's brand new. Still it's got nothing on you tonight. We could get back to this, catching up what we missed, or we could just relive that summer night. For all I can, we can spend the firewood till it's end. Nobody's gonna force the morning. We've got a fire in the tent, it's 5:30 a.m. Let's be the kids who left, get in trouble again. That star's got nothing on you, that one's brand new.
Okay, and the refrigerator is done. Yes, please. So much better. Wiped everything down. Much better. Lots of crumbs in there. Got our drawers and everything looking good. Okay, this just has our bags and stuff over here, so we're going to ignore that. I just wiped the table off. We got the fridge clean, all the cabinets decluttered and cleaned. So happy about it. I hope that this video gave you some motivation. If it did, y'all let me know in the comments. Let me know if you get anything decluttered. I've got some hamburger laid out for tonight. I need to let these dry and then I'll put them up. I need to change this out, so once these dry and I get these up, I'll probably do that. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. And I'm gonna edit this and get this out for you guys hopefully tomorrow on Monday. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you in the next one. Got one!
Not in his mouth, it's on the side of him.
Oh, that's why he was on there that whole time. Oh, that's a
Josh caught one. Oh, don't y'all freak out on me. He was okay. And yes, it was funny. Oh, you actually went up there. Oh. Climb it. Put your foot on it. Put your foot on. He said, no, I'm good. He said, no, but that is your feet. Yes. Yay. Whoa. Wee. Come here. Come here. Where you going? He got his face all scratched up. Poor thing. Hey. Whoa. Come on. Where you going?